everything appeared bigger than life back in the 1980s. It was the era of big hair, huge jewels, and immense dramas. And of course, big stars. It was also the time when the media used to put the faces of beautiful women front and center every day. But the oddest element is how such women exist for a few years before vanishing into oblivion. The reason for this could differ. While some women despise the spotlight and everything it entails, others prefer to devote their time to something they enjoy. Either way, those faces don't fade from the minds of their admirers, and people still remember them to this day. Here are some of the biggest and most gorgeous actresses of the 1980s, and what they've been up to since their peak 40 years ago. First up, we have Heather Locklear. Heather Locklear was one of the most attractive women of the 1980s and early 1990s. It was impossible to watch television without seeing her face. She appeared on several television episodes, including Dynasty, TJ Hooker, and Spin City, for which she received 2 Golden Globe nominations for Best Actress. She would eventually start appearing in movies, but it didn't last. The majority of the films in which she appeared were unsuccessful, so she continued with television. She still wanted something more, and becoming a producer was the next natural step. In addition to her accomplishments, Locklear was named one of People's 50 Most Beautiful People in 1994 and 2001. So where is Heather now? Locklear isn't doing so well lately. She's been in legal trouble for a variety of reasons. The majority of them stem from domestic abuse. In 2018, police were called to her home, and she was accused of attacking a police officer. Police reported that the woman was extremely intoxicated. In court, the judge ordered her to attend a court-mandated mental health facility. She remained there for 30 days before being freed. Since then, she has kept a low profile while finishing an outpatient program. We can only pray that things will get better for her soon. Next is Jane Seymour. Jane Seymour, who starred in Live and Let Die, was one of the most stunning Bond girls we've ever seen. It's difficult to forget her fascinating demeanor and long flowing hair. Seymour also starred in several more films, including East of Eden and most recently Wedding Crasher. She became an Officer of the Order of the British Empire in 2000. This English dame has received an Emmy and 2 Golden Globe Awards. If you stroll down the Hollywood Stroll of Fame, you'll notice her star. We know what she was up to in her time back in the day, but what does she do now? Seymour, now in her 70s, is embarking on a new life. She reconnected with an old friend and started dating him. Rather than acting, Seymour crafts furniture and jewelry. She also held a one-woman painting show in Washington, D.C. last year. When she's not busy doing that, she writes books, runs a nonprofit, and makes movies. Seymour made her 3rd appearance on Playboy in 2018 at the age of 67. Talk about not letting age dictate attractiveness. Seymour has really got it. Sharon Stone is my next dazzling celebrity. Sharon Stone is well remembered for her provocative performance in Basic Instinct. Following her performance as the attractive killer, she appeared in other films including Silver, Casino, and The Quick and the Dead. However, her appearance as Catherine Trammell cemented her legacy as MTV's most desirable female. She also won the Golden Globe for Best Actress in Casino. Following this film, she regained recognition for her acting abilities. She's become more than just a lovely figure. She was acknowledged and admired for her abilities. So where has Sharon Stone been all these years? In 2019, she spoke with Variety about her experiences and profession. In 2001, she sustained a 9-day brain bleed. This nearly cost her custody of her children and her contracts. But the good thing is that she's doing well now. Given that her sort of stroke kills the majority of people, she had a 1% chance of survival by the time she arrived for surgery. While talking about it, she said, "They wouldn't know for a month if I would live." Thankfully, she did, and she's an outspoken advocate for women's health. The next celebrity is Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn is a woman no one can forget. She's an actress, dancer, and singer. She originally appeared on NBC's Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, but that wasn't how she rose to prominence. Hawn received an Academy Award and a Golden Globe for her performance in the 1969 film Cactus Flower. She remained a must-have in film for the next 3 decades, appearing in films such as There's a Girl in My Soup, Private Benjamin, and Foul Play. She continued to act regularly until 2002, when she took a sabbatical that lasted till 2017. While talking about her life at the moment, Goldie Hawn has opted to settle down and focus on other projects. First and foremost, she became a mother to 3 amazing children, one of whom was a spitting likeness of her mother, Kate Hudson. She has been with Kurt Russell since 1983, and their relationship is still going strong. Hawn still makes occasional film appearances, but her primary emphasis is the Hawn Foundation. This nonprofit organization was created in 2003 with the goal of educating youth. Next, we talk about Stevie Nicks. You wouldn't have the 1980s without Stevie Nicks. The actress, singer, and composer shaped a generation as Fleetwood Mac's lead vocalist. She could enchant everyone with her unique voice, which everyone admired. Rumors became the best-selling album of 1975, selling more than 40 million copies worldwide. Today, it is the 5th best-selling studio album of all time. Nicks stayed with Fleetwood Mac in 1981 to pursue her solo career. Her debut album, Belladonna, peaked at number 1 on the Billboard 200 and became multi-platinum. With all of her accomplishments, Rolling Stone named her one of the 100 greatest songwriters of all time. While talking about her present, Stevie Nicks is still touring. She did, however, make a few cameos, including one in the iconic TV show American Horror Story. She had planned to take 2020 off to battle Epstein-Barr, but that changed due to the pandemic. With so much on her plate, she's also struggled to adjust to having downtime because of how busy she usually is. Stevie Nicks wishes to resume touring once things have returned to normal. She and her Fleetwood Mac bandmates continue to communicate on a daily basis in order to stay connected. It turns out there is no rest for the wickedly wonderful. Next on the list is Kim Basinger. Kim Basinger began her modeling career in the 1970s for brands such as Ford and Breck Shampoo, but she aspired to more. Who would blame her? This blonde bombshell soon rose through the ranks of acting, becoming one of the top Bond girls. Thanks to Never Say Never Again, she became an instant sex icon. After that, she could do whatever she wanted. Basinger earned numerous awards, frequently portraying the femme fatale. In the 2000s, she started appearing in dramas such as 8 Mile, The Door in the Floor, and A Widow for 1 year. So what about her life now? Well, Kim Basinger is still acting, though not as often as she used to. She's shifted her concentration away from performing and into herself. According to recent interviews, the actress suffers from anxiety, which makes even the most delightful moments miserable. Instead of forcing herself, she allowed herself to relax. Basinger also discussed parenthood. She has 1 child with her previous spouse, Alec Baldwin. Ireland Basinger Baldwin, a model and social media star, is extremely close to her mother. They appear to be a perfect match as they are frequently seen on vacation together. Who doesn't remember Elizabeth Hurley? Elizabeth Hurley was a huge beauty symbol in the 1980s and 1990s. In fact, she portrayed the seductive devil in Bedazzled and the love interest in Austin Powers. She appeared in at least 1 film per year until around 2002, when she decided to calm down a bit. Hurley also modeled for major premium brands like Estee Lauder. She shifted her career path around the time she ceased starring in films and, for the most part, on television. It was time to start her clothes design profession. Her first line included Elizabeth Hurley Beach. Finally, that was something she could focus her energy on. And what about now? Elizabeth Hurley still works as a swimwear designer. This is her second love. Her first? Her child. Damien Hurley and his mother are very close and supportive of one another. When she's not spending time with her family, she's out having fun. Hurley revealed in a recent interview that she likes gardening. I'd rather be gardening than doing anything else. I've been outside doing activities for at least 5 hours per day. That probably explains how she maintains such a great physique. So which of these celebrities then and now did you find the most beautiful and inspiring? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked watching the video, then hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more amazing celebrity content. See you next time!